Hello, hello, and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. I am Jewelsmith. Right now, I am a level 6 half Wood Elf druid with my party of Karlach, Astarion, and Gale. We are on the Rosymorn Monastery trail in the mountain pass. That sounds so delightful, doesn't it? But we just had to fight some death shepherds over here. And we found what looks to be the entrance to the Shadow-Cursed lands over here around the bend. But we're not going to go that way quite yet. Oh, there's an opulent chest. I didn't open that before.
Something good here, I hope.
Some gold, an agate, and scroll of polymorph. I don't know if I've seen that before. Transform a creature into a harmless sheep. Okay, I send all scrolls to Gale. That's an interesting spell. Is there something else over here that we missed?
A trap. Time to dance.
A trap? Yeah, I guess we missed the... Gale, don't walk into the trap, please.
Someone there?
Yes. Here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna throw a dagger at that trap.
Let's try this. Traps.
Oh, knocked me back.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
Oh my gosh, there's even more traps? Where? Didn't seem to do any damage, just knocked me back. That's why he carries all these extra daggers. Huh.
Still breathing, despite everything.
I guess we didn't walk around this way after we defeated those guys. What is this thing? I can't seem to interact with it or pick it up. Just a random piece of whatever. My hair looks very bright orange in this area of the game. I don't know why. That's not the way my hair is supposed to look. But alright, what I need to do actually before I go any further is double check and make sure that y'all can see and hear me on YouTube. I'm playing on a PlayStation 5, but I'm live streaming to YouTube. There's the stream, and you hear the audio. Yep, there's my voice, and I can see the chat room. I'm following the chat room on my laptop. I don't always see everything in the chat, though. I tend to focus more on the game, but I try to stop and read the chat when I get a chance. And if you're watching this live, it is September 16th, 2024. If you're watching this at some point in the future, what you are watching is the archived live stream, unedited, of me playing Baldur's Gate 3 for the very first time. So there's a lot that I don't know and a lot I still have to learn. No spoilers, please. And we have a signpost here.
North, Rosymorn Monastery. West, Moonrise Towers.
Okay. I thought I saw a person.
Yes? Who goes there?
Yeah, I think they were talking to me. Let's go talk to them. Maybe I should save before I go in there. And I think I need to clear out some saves too. Alright. Let's see who this person is. Lady Esther.
Ah, a friendly face. Oh, you are a sweet, sweet blessing, my dear. You know, I've had nothing but trouble all day. I've been accosted, chased, insulted. Look over there. Do you see that wretched little hive?
It looks like a temple?
Oh, it certainly looks that way. But inside, it is swarming with brutish, stupid, rude Githyanki. They have the audacity to call that hole a creche, as if it weren't actually a murderous training camp. Honestly, I was doing them a favor offering to buy one of their eggs. And how am I repaid? Attacked and run off like some transient.
Buy one of their eggs? You tried to buy one of their children? Why would you want one of their eggs? I'll say that.
The Society of Brilliance asked me to acquire one of their roe so they can incubate it and, once it hatches, raise the spawn in their tradition. The Society believes a Githyanki raised in a peaceful, nurturing environment can overcome its violent nature. Hogwash, of course. A Githyanki can no more rise above its nature than gnomes can fly.
Violence is taught, not inherited. You don't need to steal a child to know that. Some things are in our blood. Only a fool would deny that. Well, you failed to get the eggs. I guess we'll never know. She doesn't need to steal a child. Yeah, that seems really creepy. What is it with all these characters trying to steal babies? We had the hag earlier. Okay. Some things are in our blood. Only a fool would deny that. Well, you failed to get the eggs. I guess we'll never know. I'll say that.
Perhaps you could help me then. I may not be welcome there, but surely a person with your charm and worldliness could get into the creche.
And covered with blood. Yeah, it looks so charming.
Once inside, you could simply purloin an egg. You'll be well compensated, of course. Just bring me an egg.
I'm not going to do that for her. Screw her. Sounds good. I'm in. Do you have any equipment worth trading? What you suggest is revolting. I'm not getting involved. I'm gonna say I'm not gonna get involved. Because I really don't want to get involved. Screw her. The Society for Brilliance was mentioned once before, and I think it was that hobgoblin mage in the Myconid colony that was also a member. But I'm not gonna help them with their weird experiments, whatever it is. I'm not getting involved.
Pity. You'd have become rather rich had you the proper sense.
Yeah, I doubt that very much.
Should you change your mind, you know where to find me.
You seem like an asshole, so good luck with that. I'm just looking around, see what's over here. Got a nice lookout over here. Alright. I'm glad we didn't have that encounter with Lae'zel. She probably would have just attacked this lady for even suggesting it. A collapsed burrow. Okay.
This view's almost worth the walk.
It is quite the view. Alright, I am going to look at the map. Let's look at the map. Where are we at here? And way over there is the creche. And what's over here? I think that's the way we came through, or the... Is that where we start? No, it's... Yeah, what's over here? Alright, let's go look. I can't remember what's over here. I know I did a little bit of a walk around. Okay, this is where we walked down. Yeah, with all the traps. But what's up here? Oh, right. Dead Githyanki children. And there's the shadow-cursed lands.
Broken. Need to find another way.
Okay. Okay, so this is just a dead end. Nothing there. Ugh, I keep hearing all these growls off in the distance. I don't like the sound of that. Lathander's sign.
Approach the fairy in Lathander's grace. May his gaze shine upon you, pilgrim.
Okay. Is Lathander the deity they worship at this monastery? What's down here? Oh, we can climb down. Okay. Oh, somebody has a little camp over here. A red apple. An arrow, an arrow, an arrow. A bedroll. An elegant chest. Arrow Roaring Thunder. And a potion of greater healing. Nice. Empty potion bottles and a half-eaten apple. We'll send a dagger to Astarion. And we'll send some of the camp supplies to camp. I know I've been picking up several camp supplies. We can look around a little bit. Looks like we can maybe jump across there. Hey Ash, how you doing? I see you in the chat room waving. How are you today? Things are a little less stressful, I hope.
Not to trigger that thing.
Oh, it would knock us right off. Off of the cliff, probably.
Watch your back. Yes. Traps. How considerate. Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us.
Oh, Ash is doing good today. Oh, that's good. I'm glad to hear it.
Still alive, so that's progress.
There's an arrow here. Oh, I don't have talk to animals. Let's cast that on myself.
Look where
Maybe we can talk to this bird and find out what's what. Bottled blooms. I don't know what that is.
I've got nothing left to take, so you might as well shove off.
Did someone steal from you? I'm not here to take. I'm looking for a Githyanki crush. Have you seen one? Did someone steal from you?
Steal? Eagles are bigger. They just take. Nest, prey, everything. That's how it works here.
Well, you have a nest right here. Oh, that doesn't sound very fair.
It's not bloody fair. I got there first. The eagles don't even need it.
Surely the eagles need a nest.
Not on top of the monastery, they don't. It's not even like the eagles need my nest. The drunk lizards they eat aren't hard to catch.
Try and figure out what these lizards might be. I'll do a nature check. And I failed. I've only got one inspiration left, and I don't want to waste it on anything.
Alcoholic lizards didn't show up much in your studies of the natural world.
Do you want me to deal with the eagles?
You? Kill an eagle? But if you think you can, then please, please kill the eagles. They're the worst.
All right, I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. I'll keep an eye on the roof. Rude bastards, those eagles. Deserve a little comeuppance.
Okay. Oh, there's a key. And a bear claw. But the bird's nest is in red, so I'm not going to open it. I won't be rude to the bird right there. Let's see if we can deal with these supposed eagles.
Gods, how are we not there yet? My feet are killing me.
Oh.
Want me to carry you?
Darling, would you...
Sure. If you promise to swap once I get tired.
Oh, please, I can barely manage my pack. You'd kill me.
Oh my. Oh, animal carcass.
What a day.
Oh, we all survival failed.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
What did we fail? We failed to see something here? Alright, well, let's go to camp. Ash says Karlak would also burn the poor guy to ashes. Yeah, that's true. She's still running hot, isn't she? Alright, here's what the camp looks like. When we camp in the mountain pass, in the Rosymorn trail. This is pretty cool. It's a little water pump or something. You can't interact with it. It's just decorative. I like this camp. This is cool. It's very pretty. And there's Halson just hanging out, looming over the place. Oh, and Withers is over here next to this big statue. He's got his foot on a skull and crossbones. The statue does, not Withers. It looks pretty cool. This place is neat. Neato mosquito. Huh. Alright, but I was thinking that I might swap out some of my party members. Since we're getting closer to the Githyanki crush, it might be worth bringing in Lae'zel. And also, my current party failed to see whatever we were supposed to see there, so we could cycle in some other party members and see if they notice.
I can't believe I'm actually venturing into a Gith stronghold again, voluntarily. This had better pay off.
Oh, well, the Githyanki are going to help us, I guess. I admit it could be a terrible idea, but we don't have much choice. Whatever happens, we'll be able to manage. Yeah, I'll say it could be a terrible idea, but we don't have much choice.
True. We're acting out of desperation. Let's just be careful. Any potential cure is useless if our heads are parted from our shoulders beforehand.
Yeah, that's true.
They must want that artifact back badly if they're dispatching red dragons in pursuit of it. But we cannot afford to lose it. I wish I'd never been sent on this mission.
Oh, she didn't finish talking. It had better be worth it. It seems to be important. I'm curious about that myself. Your mission is irrelevant. Let's just focus on the tadpole. I'm curious about that myself.
You'll have to live with that curiosity for now, I'm afraid. Let's just concentrate on ridding ourselves of these tadpoles. All will be revealed in due time. I hope.
That's terribly mysterious. Okay.
I'd join you, but things are looking a tad crowded. You'll need to make room for me.
Alright, take Astarian's
Wonderful.
place.
I was beginning to feel a little left out.
That's because you usually are left out. Sorry, Shadowheart.
The crush must be nested in that temple. Our cure is close. Make space, and my might is yours. Well chosen.
Alrighty. And now let's go grab Will. Where was he at? He's up here.
Well met. I'd love to join, but I don't think there's enough space for me to squeeze in. Let's make this happen.
Tell me, what can I do for you?
I just wondered if you had any unique dialogue like some of the others did. Guess not.
Hello, beautiful.
Hey, soldier.
Alright. Now I'm going to show you something that I just realized recently. I know this is probably like, duh. You guys all knew this already. But I did not.
A long way to go still.
At the bottom, in the bottom right corner, underneath all of their stats, it tells you who they are, what they are, their blah, 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 dexterity, hit points, yada, yada, yada. All the way at the bottom, it says Jewels Medium. And I assume that is how they feel toward me. That's their approval. I had no idea that I could check that. I had no idea it was there with their stats. I had never noticed it before until yesterday. So I have medium approval with Shadowheart.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
I have very high approval with Lae'zel. which I don't know why, but okay, because she's hardly ever around me. I guess she just really liked me from the beginning of the game. Why did it suddenly load screen? That was a little weird. I have very high approval with Will. And again, I don't know why. Maybe because he hasn't been in my party and he hasn't seen me running around doing all kinds of not so great things. I didn't think I was particularly good all the time, but I don't know. If they're not with me in the party at the time that things happen, do I not get approval or disapproval from them? So somehow it got very high from the beginning of the game, even though he's hardly spent any time with me. Now, here's the thing. Astarian's just says hi, which is better than medium, but it's not very high. So other people like me more than Astarian, and I'm supposedly dating Astarian. That kind of makes me sad. Like, I mean, he likes me, you know, it's okay, it's high, but it's not very high. I don't know if there's anything higher than very high, but I just kind of feel sad. I'm like...
The pride of the gate.
Will and Lae'zel like me more than my own boyfriend? Of course, I don't know how much I consider him my actual boyfriend. I mean, I've had a few romantic scenes with him, but I kind of still, a part of myself is like, I don't completely trust him. That he could just be putting on an act to get me to like him so that I'll keep him around or protect him from people that are after him or whatever. His master who's sending people after him. But, you know, he's not really involved because he really likes me. That's kind of sad. Alright, Karlak, it's only medium. But Karlak, I like you so much. How am I not doing things she likes? I don't know. I'm not trying to do things just so they'll like me or dislike me. I mean, I'm just doing what I do and letting the chips fall where they may. But I guess Karlak doesn't like what I'm doing most of the time. I mean, she runs around with me everywhere and she's only medium. Well, that's just sad. Of course, I don't know. Maybe Will and Lae'zel won't like me as much after a while either. If they run around with me a lot, they might not like my decisions. Let's see how Gale's do. Whoa! Exceptional. I'm assuming that's even above very high. Now, Gale's usually with me. He's a regular party member that I keep around a lot. So he must really like all the decisions that I make. I had no idea. Wow, exceptional. I tried to do a romance with him early on in the game and I failed utterly. I rolled a bunch of critical failures, so I just kind of blew him off. I wonder if I'll get another chance with him. He doesn't seem to have any other romantic dialogue. Since the tiefling party or whatever that went so wrong. But he really likes me. Wow. I mean, he really likes me. Alright, well. I think that's good to know. That kind of affects how I feel about them, too. Ash says if they're not in conversation range or if they're in camp, then their approval doesn't change. What you said about Astarian is something I never thought of. What, about him just kind of luring me in to help protect him? Well, because early on, one of the first conversations I had with him at camp, where he was kind of flirting with me at the very beginning, there was a perception check or an insight check or something that rolled, and I passed it, and it said that, his perfect smile was fake. Basically, that like he didn't really mean what he was saying. And there was another time I was talking to him and I got this little pop-up that said Astarian disapproves, but then his dialogue, he was like, oh, that's wonderful or whatever, like he was contradicting himself. you know, like he's putting on an act toward me, and you know, I kind of went along with it just to see what would happen, and you know, I ended up having a romance scene and stuff with him, a few different romance scenes with him, but yeah, it's kind of like, I don't know where he's coming from with this. If he continues to have his approval go down, like if he goes from high to medium, then clearly, you know, the decisions that I'm making are things he doesn't like. I don't know if the romance will progress, and that's why I've said from the beginning that I'm not really sure who I'm going to end up romancing long term. Because it depends a lot on the decisions I make in the game and whether or not they like me and whether or not I get any more scenes to have more romance with any of these people. I kind of was hoping that Karlach would like me, but she's only medium, so okay. Yeah, I'm going to take these folks, these three, out into the world with me right now, though, and just see if they can get the survival check that everyone else failed.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Lae'zel, are you sure of the greeting we'll find at this creche of yours?
Of course I'll be welcomed. And if you behave, you may keep your head too.
I can count on you to vouch for me, I hope.
Don't worry. You're more useful to me alive.
I think that Lae'zel and Will kind of have a thing. I don't know. I mean, like, canonically, because she mentioned at the party that she thought he was looking very nice that evening. And then I read online that there's actually conversations or scenes or something that are optional that you might get where she talks about that she actually did romance him or slept with him or something. So, I don't know. Maybe they kind of have a thing. Nope, they don't seem to be getting any checks. I guess they didn't get it either. I don't know what we missed. Where's my shovel? Oh, I think that Karlach has it. Oh, dang it. Gotta go get my shovel from Karlach.
So, have we buried the hatchet, Lae'zel?
No. Why would I bury a weapon? Is it broken?
It's a metaphor.
I do not know your metaphor, but if you need help digging, I will find a shovel.
Oh, they're talking about shovels. Yep, there was something there. Oh, there was a lyre? Anything magical about it? No, I think I've already got one of those. An arrow of many targets. Oh, that's cool. And an arrow of transposition.
I believe we're approaching the crash. Once we're inside, let me do the talking.
Okay.
Just to be clear, you're going to lead us into a nest of Githyanki marauders, and we're supposed to trust that will end well for us.
Is that a problem?
More a sign of the times, I suppose.
Rosymorn Monastery. All right. I was also thinking about switching to this party because they don't get a lot of action. I mean, one, we need to have, I want to have Lae'zel with me when we go into the monastery and talk to her people. Yes. But Will and Shadowheart also don't get a lot of action. And yesterday, some folks in the chat room were saying, hey, you're doing really well at this. Maybe you should up the difficulty. I'm playing on balanced, and I don't want to up the difficulty because I don't want to feel overwhelmed, and I don't want this to take any longer than it already does for me to play through this game. But I think that one way to make it a little more challenging is to play with these people because I'm not used to them. I'm not really sure. I have played a little bit in the beginning with Will and Shadowheart and Lae'zel, but I haven't played with them much in the past several live streams. So I'm thinking if I switch to playing with them a little bit and just make that'll make it more of a challenge because I think I'm pretty good at using Gale, Astarion, and Karlach together and understanding all of their abilities and you know, using them in combat, but it'll be more of a challenge if I'm playing with these three who I'm not as familiar with. So I'm going to try that for a little while. Oh, Ash says, the decisions I made in the game always aligned with Karlach. She's one of the few companions that like me. Oh, well, that's cool. It's cool when one of them... Like, I totally didn't expect Gale to like me so much. He must really, really like my decisions. So he must be the one I align with the most with my decisions. I'm really surprised. Of course, he's also... I mean, I don't know. Maybe Will and Lae'zel and Shadowheart would also like me more or less. I don't know, because they don't run around with me much. Hello, Boom Dude. Welcome to the chat room. Yeah, Ash says the game gets more difficult later on, and the choices and fights have more and more layers to them. Right. So I think I should use these guys for a little while just to get used to how they work in combat and what I can do with them. It'll make it more challenging for me, but also it's probably something I need to figure out before I get further into the game, right? I tend to have the other party members with me because I like them more.
I've been watching you fight, Shadowheart. Your skills are improving.
My skills were just fine to begin with. You can save the compliments.
I don't pay compliments. I make observations.
I don't know if I can get over there. I don't know if it's worth going over there. Yeah. Alright, let's go this way. Yeah, it's going to be interesting with these three. Cable car, wheel. Greater Elixir of Arcane Cultivation. I'll grab that. Incense. Pick up and add to wares. Silver Amulet. Chunky and a little dated, but made entirely of hammered silver. Oh, it looks like there's a stone in the middle. It's not all hammered silver. I think that's just treasure. Pilgrim's Curse. Let's read it. Morning, Lord, you never rose up over nothing. You're just a fucking sham like all gods, dirty, stupid animals. All you rotten pigs, wee wee. You ain't got shit on the absolute. It's beautiful. It's gonna fuck you like the cheapest whores. Okay. Pilgrim's Prayer. Good morning, Lathander. I suppose all mornings for you are good. You making them up out of all the bright bits of night and getting them shine-worthy and such. I have 2 new boys, Luke and Elliot, and I should like them to see lots of your nice sun-ups. So if you would watch over them, I should be most thankful. I am poor as muck, but have some heart left to give, which has not been eaten up by the boys and their mom. So that bit is yours if you keep them seeing sunrises. Thanks. Harrison Fields. Aww. How sweet. Pilgrim's Prayer. Dear morning, Lord, and you are a dearie. Haven't I just had the grandest time? Sure, if I was honey, I wouldn't have trouble getting down a hill, so warm and good I feel. I've been headed here to pay you homage and beyond on other business for some 2 odd months, and every mile has unearthed more and more kindnesses. For example, when my sleeping roll was infested with bedbugs, itching me disagreeably, morning, Lord, I have no qualms admitting it, a woman gave me a spare of hers, and it was toasty warming of a night, and she with 2 children of her own to tend. Anyway, thanks for pouring your honey heat over each and every day, cloudy or no, here for a lone woman barefoot and smiling on a long road. Okay, Autumn Crocus, I'll take. Alright. So there was a big temple around here with shrines and such we've been finding. Boom Dude's asking, how's the run going so far? What is your build? It's going alright. I mean, this is my first time playing it, so I'm still learning a lot. And I haven't played Dungeons & Dragons in a long time, so I'm not used to a lot of the new 5th edition stuff, 4th edition, 3rd edition. I think the last time I played it was 2nd edition or something. But, yeah, it's alright. I am a druid. And I also took a feat so that I could play instruments. And right now I have Shadowheart and Lae'zel and Will with me, but usually, most of the time I've been playing with Gale, Astarion, and Karlach. Yeah, half-elf druid. I just recently entered the Mountain Pass area. We're going to look for the Githyanki crush. Use cable car wheel. I thought we found another cable car up here somewhere. Where is this going to take us? Hey everyone, get on board. Come on, Lae'zel. Come on, everybody. Let's go.
Let's get on with it.
Oh, action, not reaction.
Will you guys stop trying to stand on the edge?
Defender of the people.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, we were over here before. let's go back down.
The mysteries of the monastery. The secret of the crags.
What was that? I really can't abide mumbling, Will.
I'm trying to decide on a title for this chapter of the Blade's adventures.
Haven't you ever heard, don't catch your chickens before they hatch? Or perhaps, don't count your adventurers before they survive an arduous, danger-filled journey.
Let him have his imaginings. Jeez. She's so rude. This is why I don't keep you around in the party, Shadowheart.
North, Rosymorn Monastery.
Wooden crate. Nothing in it. Oh, we found another waypoint. Waypoint discovered. Oh, there's some vines here. Knotted roots. Interesting. Well, let's do a save since we just found another waypoint. Oh, sorry about that. We're actually in the middle of a storm here. Okay. Let me check. It's been pouring down rain. I think there is some kind of tropical storm or something passing through my region. And now I just got a flash flood warning. But, you know, I'm not out driving, so I don't have to worry about the flash floods. But if my power suddenly goes out and the stream abruptly ends, that's why. It's probably because of the storm. Just so you know. Ash says your streams really have a calm, homely vibe to them. I really like that. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm pretty chill. I like to go slow, take my time, really experience games that I play. But I appreciate you saying so. I don't know how my other streams are. I've played lots of other games. Oh no. I see red up there. I'm gonna try the vines over here. Come in from this direction. I used to stream Fallout 4 every Friday. They were what I called my Fallout Fridays. And those were really popular. I used to get a lot of people in the chat room. And we would spend a lot of time just chatting. There was a lot of chat. But I did my entire second playthrough of Fallout 4 was live streamed. What do I want to do here? Oh, right, I want to jump. Yes. I actually started this channel several years ago by live streaming Skyrim Special Edition every day. It was 2 hours a day every day. But I've streamed other things. I used to do some Twitch streaming, but I didn't really like Twitch very much, so I stayed on YouTube. Plus, I just have a lot more followers, viewers, subscribers, whatever you want to call it, on YouTube. I've got like 10 times as many, 100 times as many. I don't know what the math is. I have very few people that follow me on Twitch. And I tried it out for about a year, but It just wasn't for me. I already had a lot of people watching me on YouTube, so that's what we went with. Oh, we can bust in through here, maybe? That seems kind of rude, though. Oh, I can see. Okay. Yeah. Probably don't want to be sneaking in if we're trying to be all legit with Lae'zel. But I'm trying to think, what other games have I played? I have streamed Outer Worlds. I've streamed God of War Ragnarok, Fallout 4, Skyrim Special Edition, Greedfall, the entire BioShock collection, Stray. There's all kinds of stuff that I've streamed. Fallout 3 I live streamed on Twitch, but I did edited videos on YouTube. So my Fallout 3 series on YouTube is all edited videos.
That's enough. On your feet.
Where are you taking us?
If this is about that weapon your friend was talking about, we don't have it and we don't know shit about it.
Silence! Move!
No. No, I'm not going in there. I won't.
Oh, man. So they're really shitheads.
Anyone want to join her? As I thought. Through the doors. Now! The captain is expecting you.
Forward, carefully. These cultists have the crash on high alert.
Okay, well, maybe you should lead, Lae'zel.
I crave blood.
So the Githyanki have just kind of made themselves at home in this
Undead crushed underfoot.
Monastery.
The Dawn Lord certainly knows how to make space for new life. No one stopped me yet.
But yeah, on my channel, if you go to the main page for my channel, there's playlists for everything that I've ever live streamed over there. Or any of my edited video series or anything like that. You can see everything I've ever done. I've had this channel for several years.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
So I've played an awful lot of things.
The cultists have made enemies of my people. They will be eager for my help.
Yeah, you think. I don't think that we're gonna find a lot of help here. Every other lead we've tried to track down for help has gone nowhere.
Within the artifact, a feeling stirs. Uncertainty.
Your curiosity is getting the better of you. Do not let it. Stay away from the Githyanki.
I'm sorry?
They're hunting you. They want the artifact. They'll stop at nothing to take it from you.
What to do?
Was that the voice of my supposed guardian guy? Because that didn't sound like Will's voice. Alright, Prayer to Lathander. Let's read it. Glory to you, bringer of the dawn. My wife and I have been trying to conceive for nearly 2 years now with no luck. We've long been followers of your blessed creed and visit Rosymorn every 10 day to worship at your altar. Please, Lord, I know you've given us a lot already, but if you hear our prayer, grant us this one wish, and you will find us in your service tenfold. This is all that now stands between ourselves and everlasting joy. We have faith in you, Lathander, and are grateful for the many blessings of your light. Aw, that's sad. Is that his wife next to him? They both died here. I don't know how long ago. How long ago was this an active temple? Do we know? Ooh, torches. Okay. Alright. Let's do a save. Oh, Boom Dude is asking, do you make jewelry? I do, actually. Jewelsmith is... The reason that my channel is called Jewelsmith is because when I first made this channel, Jewelsmith was the name of my Minecraft character, my Minecraft account. And I made the channel to make some Minecraft videos to share with my friends and family. I wasn't trying to be a YouTuber. This was like, oh gosh, I don't know, 10, 12 years ago. It was a long while back. And I was just, like I said, just doing it to share videos with friends and family, not to like, you know, be a YouTuber. And so if you go back on my channel, you can actually find my really, really, really old Minecraft videos. I did like 3 or 4 of them. And this was old Minecraft, like back before they added anything. Like it didn't have the Enderman, and it didn't have dragons, and it didn't have a lot of stuff in it yet. I don't remember which version of Minecraft it was, but at that point we had a family server, and my whole family played. Like my father-in-law, my brother-in-law, my nephew, my kids, my husband and I, you know, we all played it together as a family. And some of our friends. We would invite our friends to our server. And I made a few videos of that. And then when the PlayStation 4 came out, it had the ability to stream to YouTube. Like the PlayStation 3 didn't have that. So at the time, my husband was saying, you know what, you should play, because Skyrim Special Edition was going to come out. And I was in the middle of playing Fallout 4, and he said, you know, you should do some Fallout 4 settlement tours and live stream them to your channel now that you can do that easily with the PlayStation 4. And maybe you could play Skyrim Special Edition, because I'd already played Skyrim 3 times on the PlayStation 3. But, you know, I hadn't live streamed it or whatever. But he said, you know so much about Skyrim. I've played it for like 1,200 hours at this point. But he says, you know, you should live stream Skyrim so you can share all of your knowledge and everything with other people. And that's how the channel really got started. So I started off kind of doing practice streams where I was live streaming little tours of my Fallout 4 settlements. And again, this was Fallout 4 back before there was like all of the DLC, all of the updates, you know, all of that kind of stuff. I was just, and no mods or anything like that. I was just kind of doing this little like realistic settlement tour series to get used to streaming and to practice. And then I streamed Skyrim, my entire playthrough of Skyrim. And then after that, I just kept going. One of my viewers, who's now a good friend, Herman, he asked me to play Fallout 4 over again. So I did a raider run where I went to Nuka World and joined the Nuka World Raiders. And I live streamed that whole thing. And that's really when my channel started to grow. I mean, you know, it's still not huge, but I mean, that's fine. I don't know if I want a huge channel. I don't have time to make this my full-time occupation, but he asked me to replay Fallout 4, and I did. And so I was doing Fallout Friday live streams and playing Rose the Raider. And yeah, that became a thing, and my channel just kept growing, and I just kept playing other games. Over the years, like I said, I did the whole BioShock collection, which is all 3 BioShock games plus all of the DLC. What else did I stream? Well, like I said, God of War Ragnarok, Greedfall, Wolfenstein, all kinds of things. And I play lots of little indie games and stuff too. I play some of my favorites are by the Dev Cat, so I play these little hidden cat games and point and click puzzle games, and sometimes I just play silly little indie puzzle games and stuff. I play all kinds of things. But Greedfall is probably the most similar to Baldur's Gate 3 that I've ever played. And I also have played Gems of War. There's a few Gems of War videos on my channel, but Gems of War is like kind of a combination card game and gem game. The little lining up gems kind of puzzles. Like, I can't even think of what they all are. There's tons of them. You guys know the little gem puzzles. Similar to Candy Crush, but with gems. Anyway, it's a very unique, puzzly, interactive fantasy game. Gems of War. And I think that it helped me understand tactics and how to use a party of characters with different abilities together against different enemies and stuff. Like, Gems of War really trained me. I don't think if I had never played Gems of War and if I had never played Greedfall, I probably could not play Baldur's Gate 3. It's really out of my wheelhouse. But I think I'm doing all right. But yeah, well, what else was it? Horizon Zero Dawn. I played the first game of that. I didn't play the sequel. But that one's also on my channel. Hey, Stella. Hey. Ash says, my anxiety gets more manageable while watching your streams. Oh, you know what? I'm so glad to hear that. And I have had other people say that to me. Actually, I have people tell me they fall asleep to my streams, which I don't, and they don't mean that like in a mean way, but just that they find listening to me to be very soothing. Which, that's really cool. I'm glad that I can help you feel that way. Because I think I mentioned this before when you mentioned anxiety, that I had struggled so much with anxiety disorder and panic attacks and PTSD, and I know how difficult that struggle is. So I'm really glad that I can help other people feel better. Boom Dude says that's freaking awesome. Stella, yeah, Rose the Raider. Good times, right? Cat Quest, yeah. Outer Worlds, yeah. Cat Quest 3 came out recently. And I haven't had a chance to play it yet because I'm playing this. But that'll probably be my next game. After I finish Baldur's Gate 3, whenever I get around to finishing this, I'll be playing Cat Quest 3. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Once Upon a Winter's Night or whatever that. Oh, right, in Stardew Valley. I can't forget Stardew Valley, yes. We live streamed Stella and our mutual friend Sulfur Furious. The three of us live streamed Stardew Valley a lot. A lot. Was that before or during COVID? I think it was during COVID. We live streamed so much Stardew Valley. We played together. The two of them joined me in my world. I started without them, and I was playing it, and then they joined me in multiplayer, and we played a lot of Stardew Valley, right? But I think that was live streamed on Twitch. And so there's several Stardew Valley videos on my channel, but the videos that are on my YouTube channel are edited from the live streams. They're just little highlights from our live streams, yeah. Oh wow, Ash has got 1,000 hours on Baldur's Gate 3. That's awesome. Yeah, my daughter has played a lot of it. I think she's on her 3rd or 4th playthrough right now with a friend of hers. They're playing together. She really loves it. She's been after me to play this for the longest time. Oh, Boom Dude did a talk to no one run on Outer Worlds. The only person you're forced to talk to is Phineas. Turns the game into one gigantic fight. Yeah, and you know what? I actually... that actually sounds appealing. My second playthrough of Outer Worlds, I kind of bum rushed the main game so I could get to the DLC. I had played Outer Worlds on Twitch. I played it on normal difficulty, and it was just way too easy for me. I don't want to say it was boring, but it was kind of like, okay. And I was exhausting all the dialogue options, and I was getting all the companions, and I was doing all the companion side quests, and then some of the companions I didn't like, and I thought some of the side quests were kind of a snooze fest. I love the game, don't get me wrong. I love Outer Worlds. I love the visual style of it, and I had a really good time when I played it the second time through. Because the DLCs, I thought the DLCs were really good. I loved those. Especially the one where you're like trying to solve the murder mystery. I really enjoyed that. But yeah, I kind of bum rushed the main storyline, and I set it on a higher difficulty, and I think I only used Vicar Max because he's my favorite. I like Nyoka and I like Felix, but Vicar Max is my favorite. So I was running around with just him instead of 2 companions. And I skipped a lot. Like, I didn't even bother fixing the robot or picking up the doctor or doing anything else. Like, I just kind of rushed through it so I could get to the DLC content. But I had a good time. I had a good time with my second playthrough. That was fun. I think that one was live streamed on YouTube. All those videos might still be on my channel somewhere. So, anyway. Nice chat. Cool chat with you guys. I'm so glad you're here. We are about to go into, I think, the Githyanki crush. We saw some Githyanki outside being assholes. And now we're about to walk in. And I don't have any short rests. I don't think we're going to have to fight anyone in here right away, as long as I pass all of my speech checks and whatever is going on here. Yep. All right, we're ready to walk in. We have a save file in case things go really badly. Oh. It is locked. And we don't have the keys. Okay. Blazel, can you get us in here? You're the Githyanki. Alright, well maybe we do have to go in through the other entrance.
Can't give up now.
Can we knock? Knock, knock. Hello? It says enchanted security. Okay, well, alright, let's go in this other way then. We found this other way in, but I thought it would be rude to use it. But you know what? The Githyanki are rude anyway, so screw them. Can't reach destination. What? Alright, well, what can we do here? I'm not familiar with everyone's abilities, so... Oh, she can do a firebolt. Okay. Okay, I guess this is not really supposed to happen, is it? Let's reload. not trying to hurt everyone in there and aggro everyone. I mean, maybe that's the only thing we can do, but let's not try to roll in like that right away. Okay, so let's look at our journal. The Githyanki Crash is nestled somewhere within Rosymorn Monastery. We should take a look. The guards at the entrance mentioned a captain. We should talk to these guards to find out more about what they're doing. Okay, so how do we talk to the guards? They already went inside. Let's look around. Kill the eagles. Okay, so maybe the crash is further in and we just haven't gotten there yet. So whatever we're aggroing in here is not part of the crush. Okay. Okay, well then I won't worry too much about it.
Sharp as ever.
I'm wondering if there's some way into this magical door. See, if I had Astarion and Gale with me, this would be so much easier. Probably.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Hello, beautiful. Well, obviously I would, but you have so many followers already. I wouldn't want to crowd you. In that case, I'd be happy to tag along.
Alright, come on, Gale.
Always a delight to speak with you. What can I do?
Oh, nothing would give me greater pleasure. Which of our esteemed company am I stepping in for? Back in the thick of things at last. Oh, how exciting.
Okay, let's try this. Okay, guys. Get to your thing, Astarion. Lockpicking impossible, it says. Ooh. Gale, do you have a knock spell? I thought he did at one point have a knock spell. Does he have any scrolls of knocking and unlocking? I could have swore he did. Let's look at his spell book. Knock. Yeah. Oh, it only unlocks an object that is held shut by a mundane lock. Alright, this is an enchanted lock. Got it. Alright. So there's nothing we can really do about it anyway.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Alright, well let's go back and get Will and Shadowheart then.
Well met. Sorry, but there's no room for me. Ready and willing.
Ah, I see what you did there. Willing, get it? Willing.
Lady of Sorrows, guide us. Did you want something?
Come on, girly girl.
It seems like you have ample company already. Wonderful. I was beginning to feel a little left out.
Alright. So I guess we do have to go in through that hole. That was the right thing to do. I don't know if there's any other way through the enchanted door. And those things are red dots anyway. Okay. I just didn't want to roll in there and start trying to beat up the Githyanki right off the bat, you know? But maybe we gotta fight through some stuff to get to the Githyanki crash, it looks like. Come on. Alright. Alright. That didn't automatically initiate combat, but once we jump in here, it probably will.
Is someone crying?
Oh, I don't know if I like that. Gremishka nest. Diluted oil of sharpness? And a scroll of lightning bolt. Alright, let's send this to Will. He's our lightning guy. And diluted oil of sharpness. Sure, we'll send that to Will too. Yeah, I definitely heard a baby cry when we walked in. But there's a whole bunch of red dots right there, so something is hiding in wait for us.
Gremishkas. They don't react well to magic. Better be careful with my spells.
They don't react well to magic. I better be careful with my spells. Alright, let's take a look at these things. Gremishka. They kind of look like hairless cats. But they are monstrosities. Well, yeah, sure. Okay. Magic allergy. Allergic to magic. If a spell or cantrip is cast close to them, it might react to the magic and trigger a random effect. Ooh. But other than that, they don't seem to have any other weird resistances or anything. Evasion. They can dodge out of the way of certain spells. Okay. Just a level 1 nasty critter. Okay. Cool beans. Who have we got? Oh, Shadowheart. Okay, she's up. Okay. This is my first time really using Shadowheart, Lae'zel, and Will together in combat in a long time. What abilities does she have? Magic, Heartstopper, Flail, Chest Trauma. Alright, a lot of her stuff is magic, but they don't react well to magic, so we gotta be careful about that.
Time to deal some punishment.
Ooh, she had a critical miss, but she can react with tenacity. Whatever that does, sure. I guess that means that there was still some damage done. Ooh, athletics successful. She kicked it over there, out of the way. Okay. Oh, she's about to die. Oh, look at there. A fire wine barrel. Can she Misty Step or anything like that? What has she got? Duplicity. Concussive Smash. Mirror Image. Hail of Thorns. Cloak of Shadows. Ray of Fear. Well, let's have her take a healing potion. For what it's worth. I know she can heal herself with a spell, but... Let's do that too.
Is more trouble than it's worth.
Oh. What the heck happened there? Let's go to the combat log. Condition unstable. Reacting to nearby magic and has become unstable. It will trigger a random effect. And I can't move her out of there. Great. Okay.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Except all of these things. Alright, let me think about it. Let me think about what I got here.
Can't give up. Not now.
Okay, we're gonna do this.
Can't even catch my breath.
Can I cast it on her? It says can't reach destination. Really? I'm just thinking. I don't think there's anything you can do, girl. Oh, there's a hole here. Oh, they turned into creatures? Panthers or something? What in the world? Oh, I made him fearful. Oh man. Sorry, Will.
I am fury. I am death.
All right. She gets a bonus attack. Action surge. Gain an extra action to use this turn. Critical miss. Alright, good job, Lae'zel. Second wind. Draw on your stamina to heal yourself. Or action surge. Okay. What is this? Rally. Well, she can do a lot of stuff in one turn.
This is my time.
I don't think it is, Will. Good God, what is going on? I have no idea what just happened. Let's look at the log. Magic allergy, panther polymorph, lost condition magic allergy. Lae'zel is dazed. There was a lot going on there. Oh my gosh. All right, let's call some spirits to help out. Why not? It says heal your nearby allies, but does that heal yourself as well? I'll just have her take a potion of healing. Provokes an attack of opportunity, but at least she would be out of the circle of all. Well, she's getting attacked by a whole bunch of things anyway. Okay. Hey, Will, are you with us? Can't use reactions. Dazed. Will. Oh, but he can come back into the combat. Okay. Let's try Eldritch Blast. Is there anything else around Shadowheart? No. What's over here? Open, locked. What is in there? I don't know. A Gremishka tail. All right.
I'm fury. I am death. Hitazith.
Where are the other ones that are involved in this combat? They look like they're all over the place, but I don't see them. Can't reach destination. Yeah, where are those things? She's dazed too, huh? Oh. This thing is still not dead? Okay, they're gonna pop in through that hole. Oh, one of them, a couple of them died coming through the hole? Maybe they got hit by these things. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Onward.
cutting to the chase.
Battle favors the fearless.
He can Misty Step, but I'm not going to worry about that right now.
Let my name be known.
Soldier, one for the ages. Lae'zel is inspired. Inspiration gained. Okay. Wow. Alright, we managed. I think that fight would have gone a lot better if I had my usual party that I was used to, and I knew all their strengths and weaknesses. But that's fine. That's why I've switched to these folks for a little while, just to see what they're like and to figure out how to use them and to figure out what to do to make them better. Yeah, Lae'zel is pretty powerful. I like her in combat anyway. I don't know if I like her general personality, but I like her in combat.
Indolence breeds madness.
Oh, there's still a whole bunch of these things to fight. There's a scroll of dark vision in there, huh? Can't reach it. Alright, well, let's do this.
Never a dull moment.
Eager for battle.
Yeah, I should do a save since we just finished fighting all that stuff. Alright, so what I've given her to use here is that adamantine mace that I made in the Ancient Forge, the Grim Forge, the other day. And it automatically crit hits. Oh, Iron Gate took no damage because of medium toughness. I thought it automatically crit hit all objects. Yeah, see, there we go. His Holy Blood Volume 3, Dawn Master Vaside. This missile commemorates the founding of Rosymorn Monastery. For my sins, it only just occurred to me that I had lacked in my record keeping of late, but then again we have been busy. In our fray with the Sharan thieves, we retrieved the blood, but one of the heretics sinned most heinously. They struck the amber encasing his blood with a maul of pure void, damaging the most holy relic. As if knowing of this blasphemy, the exposed blood shone with an unbreakable radiance, reducing the Sharan horde to dust for us to sift from this now holy ground. The relic became far too unstable to carry back to Hap. Thus we fashioned a simple chapel around ourselves here and have encased the blood within steel, to be wielded as a most righteous cudgel against those who sit in shadow. To keep it from the lustful sacrilege of thievery, our simple chapel will become a great monastery, and the blood shall be secreted away with a great many more wiles than it was before. I find it hard to fathom that we left such an artifact in such an obvious open space to begin with. Alas, his light singes away the mistakes of the past, leading to a more fortuitous dawn indeed. So that sounds like they've got some super special holy relic hidden here. Elixir of necrotic resistance. Okay.
Looking ahead.
Locked door. I'm just looking around in this area. And there's a door. Okay. And I know my party is wiped out. I don't have any more short rests. So we're going to have to go to camp. Let me go back to my human form. Now I'm all covered with blood again. Let's take a look. We found a bunch of these tails. We unlocked the essence of Gremishka tail. And we have unlocked the recipe Wizard's Bane oil. Okay. Wizard's Bane oil. There's a lot of potions we could make. Oh yeah, let's make one of those. Excellent. Boom Dude says, thank you so much for reading notes and things out loud. I am at work and cannot always look at the screen. Well, thank you for letting me know that. That actually is very helpful. Sometimes I wonder if people find it tedious that I stop and read everything. I'll often read through all the lines of possible dialogue before choosing one too. Not always, but often. I try to read everything out loud, but sometimes my voice just gets tired after a long live stream, you know. But yeah, I try to read everything because I know a lot of people do watch or listen. They don't watch, they're listening. They put it on in the background while they're playing the game themselves or while they're at work or whatever else they might be doing. So, yeah, but thank you for the reminder, and I appreciate that. I appreciate that you appreciate that. Yeah, we need to camp. I need that. I knew I was all out of short rest. So, let's camp. I don't think anyone here has got anything to say to me. I don't see any exclamation points. Let's, where's Volo? Let's sell some junk. I think I've got a few little wares sitting in my pack.
Ah, my good fellow.
So
Quite
let's
the cozy
sell them to
setup you have
Volo.
here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
There we go. And let's move. I have a little tail, I think, in my regular pack. Let's move the Gremishka tail into my alchemy pouch, where it belongs. All right, and let's end the day. Let's have a little night night. Oh, now we've got some exclamation points. Okay. Well, let's do a save. Again. Let's delete a few. Okay. What you got to talk to me about, Karlak?
Hey, soldier, well, I'm not feeling so good. My engine is getting worse. Feels like it's going to burst out of my chest. We need to catch up with Damon. See if he's thought of a way to fix this thing. If it can be fixed.
Okay. What'll happen if we can't tune you up in time? Don't worry, we'll find him. I say don't worry, we'll find him.
I'm sure we will. But, in case we don't, a bit of advice. You leave your left flank wide open. If I'm ever not around to cover it, you may find yourself on the wrong side of a goblin spear one of these days.
Okay. And I believe we are not going to be able to catch up with Damon until we find him in the Inn of the Last Light in the Underdark Shadowlands or something. Or, well, through the Underdark in the Shadowlands. Hey, Gail, how are you doing?
Always a delight to speak with you. What can I do?
Well, I guess I don't have any opportunity to romance him anymore. I had that one opportunity, even though he has exceptional approval of me. I've never had any other romance options with him. And Astarion seems to have gotten disinterested.
It's always a pleasure to see you sauntering over.
Yeah. He always says, hello, darling, or whatever, but no more late-night trysts. So, I guess he's over it. Anything going on up here?
Well met.
No, he's got nothing else going on either. Alright, well. Anyone down here? It doesn't look like anybody else wants to talk to me. Okay. Well, we'll end the night. Make some cabbage. What's this? Ooh, pork shoulder with cabbage. Yes, please. That sounds pretty good. And a mug of beer. Oh, what happened? I think I backed out of it. Sorry. Right, cabbage, pork shoulder, $32. There we go. So we need 8 more. What would go good? Got a lot of potatoes. Some mushrooms. A little bit of apple in there with the pork shoulder, you think? I think so. There we go. Okay. Any cutscenes? Nope. But everyone's fully rested. Alright, well I think I'm going to leave off there today. That's a good place to stop because anything else we try to get into is probably going to take another hour or whatever, and I need to go make dinner. So that'll be it for me today. I'll have to think about whether or not I'm going to bring in other people, like maybe switch from Shadowheart and Will back to Gale and Astarion. I like having Lae'zel. Lae'zel is good in combat, but I just really don't understand how to use Will and Shadowheart. I feel like they're just not helpful, or I'm just not understanding their use. I know I really should get more familiar with them, but yeah, all right. I don't know. Maybe I'll run with them a little bit longer and see how I feel about it, but I don't know. Anyway, all right. But for today, that's going to be all for me, and I'll pick this up again tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel, as they used to say in the old Batman show that I watched when I was a kid. Thanks so much, everyone, for hanging out with me. Good to see you, Stella, Ash. Boom, dude. Thanks for stopping in. I usually live stream as much as I can on a daily basis. Sometimes I skip Saturday or Sunday. But if there's other things happening during the week, sometimes I have to skip. I don't think I have anything going on this week that's going to get in the way of me streaming. But usually I'll start around 3:30 Eastern time. Go for a couple, 2-3 hours. So, hope to see you again. Take care of yourselves until next time. Oh, thank you. Boom, dude, just sub. Thank you so much. Have a good one. See you next time. Yeah, you too. You too. Bye.